Hey guys, and welcome back to more Euro Truck Simulator 2. In the last episode we took some cheese from Cardiff to Southampton, so that was good. And we didn't crash, which was a miracle by my standards. Now they're both going to Sheffield, but one of them's rice and one of them's floor panels. But that pays more than it's going to the same place. I've never been to Sheffield, so it'll be a nice discovery point, so I think we'll just take the most expensive one there, which will be a good idea. Sheffield. Right, so it is currently 2 o'clock in the morning, and we should be there by 7, apparently. Well, oh, the new Volvo. We have the new Volvo. It's not greatest to see in the light, but maybe during the daytime. We can have a quick look at it. But it's a 200 mile an hour drive. Oh, the lovely Volvo. To be fair, I'm more of a Volvo guy. I don't know why. I just prefer Volvos, I think. There we go. You can see the floor panels there. Don't change, don't change, don't change. Like you normally would. Wow, the lights are actually being kind. Oh, lets me pass and then decides to change. Fair enough. As long as you let me past, I'm happy, guy. You know. Oh, look, we're just. Traffic lights today is so good for us. I think that normally we'd be about here. Oh, suddenly got a break. Extremely difficult, hard. You know. There's another Volvo. What are you? You're an Iveco. Yeah. They seem to have a lot more power in it than the Scania did in the last episode. So I think probably from now on, the truck I'll probably end up buying is the Volvo anyway, so we'll just let it slow down a touch. Simplify being it's the 30 speed limit. Oh. See, now the Volvo, not the Volvo, the Scania didn't do that. So maybe this is better. 31 will do. Why not? You got plenty of diesel to get us there. Yes, truck, you can drive yourself, we know. Revs automatically. Oh, nice. So let's say no more chevrons, and 60 miles an hour. Said 60, 40. You said 60. What was it, 40 for a truck? So I know truck limits are a bit vague. Right, let's actually see where we're going this time. So in the middle of the night, can't really see anything. Should be barely any traffic, I assume, because I don't think really there should be traffic at 25 to 3 in the morning. What are you, dude? You can see him coming along. See, I was coming along, and you decided, nope. Bugger it, I'll just go out in front. He's going slow enough, fair enough, but there we are. So this truck, by the looks of it, has done 53,972 miles. Nice. Well worked in truck done. Miles from 200. Oh, 186. Yay. Miles are going down, guys. Miles are going down. Really shouldn't be doing 50, but this time we're going left there, shouldn't I think that doing jobs from Cardiff, you always seem to go down this road to get out of it, unless I think you're going to Swansea. I think you can take, yeah, you can take the road out here, see, and to Swansea. But yeah, going to Cardiff, unless you go up and down, you'll always be coming out here. You see, so we got to go to Sheffield. So you're now going to go up there, turn off there. Okay, head on the M5 to Birmingham. Then we're going to go down there, up there, past the quarry, and then we go in there. Simple. so it shouldn't be so bad. Where are we delivering it to? Transnet. Fair enough. Seriously, I can't tell. I can't tell. It's too dark. It's just too dark. I couldn't tell. Oh well. Guarantee we're in 7th. We'll go up to about 9 now. And we'll have to shift down again. I'm thinking. Because hills are never that good for a truck. Hey! No overtaking. I don't know if that's legal in the UK. I very much doubt it. Right. We're in 8th. Are we going to have to... Yeah. Let the RPM drop. Drop down 2. And upwards. Into 6 and see if we can get something going. There we go. Nice. That was well done, actually. Normally, I'd have probably stopped on the hill and then burnt the first and then gone from there, but I'm improving all the time. I think the more you play games, the better off you are, because then you know what to do and then you learn about stuff. I think that this may sound boring, but games can be used as education, you see. I think, in a way, because you look at this and then you go, oh, momentum, maths, you know. And then, like, working in a time space. So, you know, it's always good. I think, like, FIFA, stuff like that, that you play on an Xbox gives you hand-eye coordination skills, because obviously pressing buttons without, I remember, like, getting a new console or trying to play a new game, you always looked at the buttons. You never looking at the game, you always looked at the buttons to try and find where they were, stuff like that. And I think the more you played it, the more you just instantly knew where that button was. You didn't have to look at it anymore. So that's always good. Ooh, train going past. But yeah, I think that they can be seen as education tools and they can be seen as fun. I think it's more of a fun educational tool. I think people with GTA, I think that when parents go, oh, it's bad, it's just, yes, but there's no nudity. You don't, you know, as long as you kill people on there, you're not going to do it in real life. Some rain. Whoops. Yay, we have some rain. Thank God for that. But yeah, I think in essence, games, you can't blame games for changing people's minds or influencing people, because that person has their own individual mind. I think that, you know, at the end of the day, they make up their own minds. I think that games just are there to step back and just relax and work towards something, I think, as well. Alright, yes, I probably should have done my homework other than playing games, but I didn't. I'd rather play games. You know, I did do the homework, but I weren't really that interested. And I think more of the time I was more interested in playing games than anything else. And I think that, okay, maybe that was a bad thing, because it, you know, education and stuff, but as long as you use it in moderation, I think that what I think annoys me is like something like GTA that isn't 18. Yeah, a kid of 10 or 12 will ask their mum to buy it, and their parents will buy it, and then they're like, oh, well, the game's really bad, and like, kids shouldn't play it. It's like, well, it's 18 for a reason. You shouldn't get it for your kids unless you're there supervising it, or, you know, they're 18. I think 16's, you know, you're not so bad for your parents being, you know, watching you to make sure. But if they're 18, I don't, you know, if it's like, if one of my family, you know, if I had a son and he was, you know, say 10 or 11 or 12, whatever, and he went, oh, can I have this? It's 18. I'd be like, well, no, because it's 18. And like, are you 18? No. Well then, it's there for a reason. And I think parents then go, oh, well, 18, you know, oh, this GTA is bad, oh, it should be banned, whatever. Well, why? Oh, it punishes the kids. manipulates the children. It's like, well, no, because the fact that you bought them, that's your own fault. Don't blame video games for something that you should have done. But there we go, rant over. Shouldn't rant. I'm not very a ranty person. Well, when I am, but when I am, I don't stop. So there's my rant for today. Today's video. And the clouds in the back on there. With some thunder and lightning, nice. There's a truck behind us. Again, it's 4 o'clock in the morning now. We're 140 odd miles away. So in essence, we haven't got long to go. I think that it's good. And then you can start to see in the left hand mirror especially that you can see it a bit better. You know, and in the right hand one you can just see a lot better, so that's good. Steep hill. Right, now we know it's a steep hill. Be more prepared for it. There we go, swing over a bit like that. There we are. Yeah, so if you guys, again, want to leave comments on what I said about whatever, then you can. Don't forget to subscribe and like the videos. It'd be much appreciated. I think that any feedback's better than none. Again, any talking points you want me to bring up, football, trucks, anything at all, gaming, you know, leave it in the comments below, and I shall look at it, and if I need to research on it and see what kind of topic it's about, I will. If I already know, I'll talk about it. It should be good. See, I'm not very good at driving. Well, not the worst in the world. I think that any game that says you know better with a steering wheel is obvious. I think that trying to play, I think Formula 1 or this, well, Formula 1 with a keyboard's a bit difficult. I think it's not very easy for someone. This can be used to play with a keyboard, and before I obviously got the steering wheel, I used the keyboard, and it weren't as bad. It wasn't the greatest, because you never had the greatest. You know, you were always, no matter what, you were touching up the steering. But with this, it's not as bad. I think that any game that is a racing game, stuff like that, if it's on PC, I think you can get a steering wheel, you know, stuff like that. I think that would be better off than none. Yay, we've actually reached 60 miles an hour. 62? Wow. We don't need petrol. Oh, diesel. Now we're coming down to downhill bit. Yeah, 30 miles an hour. Dude, is this thing braking? It doesn't seem to be. Good, because now we're going downhill, so I think that keeping it about 30 is going to be important, and keep that bit momentum, just not too much that you're going to overturn the truck. Good. No. Barrier, 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 barrier. No. Yay. So we're getting there eventually down these hills. And lovely British weather of rain. But then, I don't suppose we can complain. You know, I think most days it's just dry and cold. It's not really raining, but I think we do get more rainy days than we do sunny. But just gotta put up with it, I suppose. Let's see, should only be doing 40 according to that. I'm doing 52. Sharp bang coming up. See, this is why it's important to know, because otherwise I'd have gone too much on the steering and I'd have probably been over. But I think we may have been to Sheffield before, because the road's definitely yellow. So obviously we've, you know, if you've been on that part of the road before, it turns out the grey's obviously undiscovered. So by the possibility, we may have gone to Sheffield. Huh. We will soon know, because it'll say that we discovered it, so... Yes, I know, don't moan at me. Oh. the side of the road. Oop. Might as well turn them off now. High beams. Fog. Because we can kind of see anyway, so... But I can't remember going to Sheffield. We probably did do. I just... Not the best memories. Still 111 miles to go. Really? I thought it'd be less than that by now. I thought we'd be at least about 80 miles left. Let's put my foot down, really. Come on, little Volvo. Get in there. And wow. See, do you need to be out at 5:30 in the morning? Well, I suppose you do. Look like you're going to a building site. Yeah, I think these people overnighted these. They wanted it by 9 o'clock, so you could always make up your own little stories, especially stuff like this, and especially if you deliver to like a construction place. Well, that says 50. I'm doing 55. So I drop it down to 50. Just a tiny touch. The brake. Stab the brake. There you go. 50 miles an hour. Done. But yeah, you know, you can make up your own little stories. Or I picked this up at 2 o'clock in the morning. They wanted it there for 9 o'clock, so I'm in an overnight delivery. You never know, you know, it could be an urgent order. Oh, the rain in this game is amazing. Just looks so good, and I think that it acts just so realistic. I think that it's just so good with the weather. I think that maybe weather-wise, you know, you could have snow. I think that maybe SCS should work on something like that. Like, you could have snow, could affect your driving. You know, you may have to get some snow change, stuff like that. I think would be a good idea. Because you never know. Alright, in Britain we don't really get much snow either, but in other European countries I assume you do. So, right, so this is now the difficult bit, because there's no hard shoulder, because obviously they're working it and trying to stay in the lane. I got through it. That's good. But yeah, I think that maybe the season should come into it, like, you know, winters all gets all dark early and stuff like that. I think summer. I think that weather-wise, I think you could improve it and put some seasons into it. I don't think it's like obviously important to the game mechanics and the gameplay. I think it's just a nice touch, because obviously it adds to the realism of it. I think that it's more than anything is better about it. You know, and I think with American Truck Simulator, obviously new trucks, I think maybe more trucks would be better, but I think they've got the main ones in here. That's okay. So, right, 6 o'clock in the morning, nothing's in that lane. I'm just gonna see if I can take this truck, because I don't think really it's gonna be a great idea. And the rain seems to be slowing down. That's okay then. Yeah, I do tend to just take the wipers off a bit early, and then just do that, and it's all done. So that was the end of the rainstorm and the thunder that we had. If this truck's going 55 miles an hour as the same as me, we shouldn't really be, you know, I don't think we should be catching up to each other. We're both travelling at the same speed, but I'm slowly catching them up, which is a good thing. But I may have to turn off the X exit, which is, if it is, I'm going to have to just pull in front, pull behind rather, and just carry on. Yeah. Nothing coming. Quick shift over. And then obviously I may have to now start a slow down in a minute. Liverpool? Ugh, lovely Liverpool. I think we're gonna have to start. Ooh, lovely sunrise. Sunrise is coming. Right, has he slowed down? Because yeah, slow down now. So it's not gonna be Because there's another truck in front as well, so it's not going to be easy going up here. Put it down to 9th just in case. Nah. Sort of kept the momentum up, I suppose. Sheffield, yay! Let's go to Sheffield on the M6. So now 73 miles away. Really? But we're an hour away, so an hour and 53. I'm just confused. But there we are. Ah, it's one of these little turn-off ones. Nice. Why is the truck? Oh, follow one. So you just come down your dude, and yet you go back up there. Okay, fair enough. Oh, we're gonna get stuck by you now with that lorry. Because obviously he, because of the AI, the way it's programmed, he will now wait until the off-ramp is clear before he proceeds. So he could be stuck here a while now. Dude. Not a lot I can do either. Thank you. Carry on. Don't you move. Don't you move. Good little car. Just create a little bit of space between me and the truck, so if he has to emergency brake, then we're not caught. Didn't change gear, good enough. So now we're going to be more behind. That's the problem with the I think that coming off the off-ramp, I think they should really wait and then us lot go, but unfortunately that's not what happens. It's unfortunate, but there we are. That's AI for you. So we're 1 hour 45 minutes to go into that. Not bad, lovely sun. Is that? Hey birdies, look at the birdies. Which look like just flat lines in the middle of a sky. Stick it into 12th because we're going to catch up to him anyway. And if this is downhill, yeah, then it better to be in a high gear. There's the lovely sun. Come on. Dude, speed up, seriously. I'm gonna ram into the back of you. There's gonna be a car in there. Nope. Good. Held it. Go, go, go. I really shouldn't be doing this. I really shouldn't be doing this. You're gonna let me in, Scania? What a nice Scania, man. Or woman. That they are. I think models in the trucks are men. I don't think there are women, but you can hire obviously women drivers, so yeah, dude, you stop. I think what I'll do for my truck design is a black and green kind of paint job. I think that really, then if we go past it, we will know. And you know, my favorite colors is in black and green, but it is a color scheme that I think I really enjoy the black and green color scheme. I think the black and lime green works really well. My favorite color really is blue, so we're learning a lot about me today. Blue or red, I think. More blue than red, but there we are. $54 miles. Really? Miles seem to be going by really slowly today. But then, again, we're heading away from it, so maybe that's just what it is. Straight to 12. Now, how quick is the turn in? Jeez, I didn't expect it to be that quick. Brake, 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 brake. Oh, we slowed down just in time. Don't catch the barrier. Thank God for that. Didn't catch the barrier. How's the brake pressure holding up? That's alright. I'm happy with that. Brake pressure's holding. Whew. Yeah, that's one of the things I've selected in the game, is that the air brake simulation, whereas obviously if the air pressure's too low, you don't go anywhere. So you've got to sit and wait. I find the quickest way really is just to rev your engine in neutral, but I have to just go from there, I suppose. Right, straight into 10th, Boga 9th. No overtaking. Yeah, well, by the looks of that sign, he's been hit, so it's not good. Straight to 12th. Just to save fuel round these bends. See, I'm going 45 miles an hour and I shouldn't have really gone around those bends like that, but at the minute my driving's, well, I was going to say not as bad as it normally is, and especially going around corners, but after that, 39 miles. Nice long drive, yes. Yeah, I think that when obviously I get my own truck, any time that I know I got to stay will obviously be in 2 episodes. I may put that same episode up in 2 days, in the same day. So I may just put, you know, if it's part number 6, I'll probably put 6.1 or 6.2, and then it goes to 7 if obviously, or 6.5, or whatever it is. You know, it's just part of it. It's just part of that journey. I think would be a good idea. So I don't want these videos. I want these videos to be sort of long, but not too long. Obviously, if I do a new game, the first video will obviously be a long video, and I think the Football Manager, I think I'm trying to aim to be about half hour long because there is quite a lot to do in them. So I think that maybe best if that happens. I just remembered I got to do something in Football Manager ready for Wednesday. Yeah, I think my plans for The Sims 4 really is to get it on the day, come back, try it out for an hour or 2, and then what I'll do then is obviously I'll put the video up. I'll still obviously be quite new to it, so it'll be like a generic character that he's got like this perfect body, or he's really big, or anything like that. And I think that I'll start off with one sim. I don't really want to start off with more than one sim, so, and then we'll go from there. We'll give him, we can randomize his name anyway, so we can give him a random name, random personalities. But he overtook just in time. What I have seen when the AI overtake is that if there's a truck coming the other way or another car, they just sort of stop, and then you drive past it, and then the game will just make it disappear because it just doesn't know what to do. But yeah, Sims 4, I think that obviously there's a lot that's changed. So I think that obviously no pools or toddlers, so I think that it'd be sort of an exploration kind of first Sims. I think the Sims video, the first one, will probably be quite long. I think that obviously there'll probably be other Sims videos up anyway before mine, because obviously it don't come out till the 5th of September here, and it comes out tomorrow in the States, which is not really fair, but what can you do really? So obviously, like, there will be Sims 4 videos out there for you to watch. You know, I probably will watch them as well. I'm not lying. I'm just going to see what it's like and what I can expect from The Sims. But, you know, hopefully you can watch my videos as well. I think that it may just be a boring kind of thing. I think the new emotions will play a part, but it's kind of like Moodlet, so it's just animating that, I assume. And obviously no pools or toddlers, which is going to make house customization and family not as in-depth as it used to be. And my argument was, don't take stuff out of The Sims, put more stuff into it. Keep the toddlers, keep the pools, and, you know, add more stuff, add the emotions. I think that, alright, yes, it doesn't look as realistic as the last one, and I think that maybe processing power, stuff like that, and whatever may be a factor, and that's why they took out toddlers and pools, but we'll have to wait and see. But I'm assuming since it's under EA, and obviously there probably will be microtransactions, because let's be fair, EA always like a good microtransaction. There probably will be one. Oh, we haven't gone to Sheffield, so that's good. But yeah, I think that there probably will be expansion packs where you get pools or toddlers will be in an update, I think. maybe they'll add pools and toddlers in an update, maybe. But definitely there's going to be a ton of expansion packs. You can expect that for at least a year, 2, maybe 3 years, and then after they've made the expansion packs and whatever, and from there, and then obviously Sims 5 will come out, or they may change the name of it. So, right, are you gonna stop, dude? Because there's a car right by there. Good truck. So we're in Sheffield, which to me looks to be a very industrial town. Don't change, thank you. Right, so where are we going from here? So carrying on. Don't change. Don't change the green. Ah, quickly brake. Typical traffic lights, especially for me. Maybe with other game, you know, other Euro truckers as well. Well, they wanted it for say 9 o'clock. We're only 11 minutes early. Come on, traffic lights, come on. Oh, no point in beeping us. No, like a lot that guy can do. On your turning. So it's a good thing I didn't really get to a flying start. Is it in this one? I think it is. Yeah, because it's Transnet. There we go. No, we're not going to walk auto park it this time. We're going to reverse it in. Now my reversing skills are not the best, so is it that way? No, it's the other way. Yeah, this is going to take a second though, I can see it happening. Or maybe I try not to jackknife it. Time to start going that way a little bit. This reversing malarkey is not as easy as it seems. Come on. There we go. Turn, 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 turn. Oh, that's good. That's actually really good for me. Could have been a little bit more to the right, but look at that. That's actually really good. Again, it could have been more to the right, but and this is obviously the Volvo. It's a good looking Volvo. I'm just going to attach it there, and we delivered our floor panels. Woo! And we leveled up. Yay! And we're not very far from leveling up again. So again, I think that what we'll do is probably put it into high value cargo this time. And then we'll do another long distance and fragile. Then another long distance, maybe just in time. I think that's sort of the area I kind of like to do. But for now, that will end this video. I shall see you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment and subscribe. And there will be more Football Manager tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.